All right, so we've been very big on self care. So I want to hear what my husband has to say about that. I have been taking you along the journey from 2024, and that is something I'm trying to be very big on. But sometimes we get lost in the middle. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, self care is one of the most important things in anybody's life. And we can tell her that from experience. Remember, when I used to work in Jamaica for the government, and it's like every month end, I don't know if you remember, because more time maybe me you alone used to go. But every month end, or every time I get pay,
You used
a
to get
month
Burger
end,
King.
we used to go to Burger King because them time, they especially when you just married and we never really have no whole heap of money. So the money come in after the money go out.
Yeah,
And we never really used to see, we never used to see the money like that. So what we used to do is just to feel good about working
yeah.
from the first of the month to the 25th of the month is go buy a burger. Like at the time, we never really had things, so we couldn't do other stuff with with whatever little money if you say um self care. But at the time, I just wanted to sit down, eat a meal, and feel good about working and say, all right, the bills are covered and I can sit down and eat something. And that was like my kind of self care for a while.
But one other thing I always tell my staff back in Jamaica is that when you get your pay, treat yourself. And to me, that's a form of self care. I love cheesecake. So when I get my pay, I always buy myself a slice of cheese, just a slice. And the slice will share for both of us. So even though it was my treat to myself, you also participated in it. But I think there are so many other things we could have actually done that we probably didn't do. But I think one of the things that we had done when we were doing is that every month we would say we would go out.
Yeah,
Like
and
as we get paid, we
yeah.
go out.
All right, so if you don't realize that like that came like long after we start, after we get married and
Mm.
establish ourselves now and start work, like get promotions and stuff, and the money start turn up a little bit. So we were able now to start go out more frequently. Um, and then to the point where we started going to hotels at one point, at points, and then we started traveling overseas like every other year because we couldn't travel every year because again,
But at the end of the day, we had to save
yeah. Then
for the
no,
hotel.
no. The thing is, in all of those like big vacations and whatever, we had to like save towards it. But one of the major things I want to like I would encourage persons to do is to do small things for your mental health,
Yeah.
right? Do small things as a self care because again, there are some days when we would just go down to the beach,
Mm-hmm.
chill out a little bit, take a
Mm-hmm.
little swim. You are not really the sea person,
Yep.
but we just go down the beach and just be there for a while because again, when you're working, as Portia would say, when you're working, sometimes if you just all you're going to do is work.
You remember one day when we went to a particular beach, and I'm going to call the name, but it was a fisherman's beach, right? And we just went down there and then we just ordered a fish, and both of us eat the fish together. You remember?
Yeah,
We just put our foot in the water and something.
yeah,
It wasn't really expensive, but
and
it
when
was a good evening.
yeah, all right. So fast forward now when all of those are going, and then I came to Canada before you, and I started. I started school, then I started working. So I went to school Monday to Friday, and then I work Saturday Sunday. So I was like busy 7 days a week,
Yep.
and then I got an internship. My second internship was with the company I'm with now, and my internship supervisor one of the things he had on my list was self-care. So I had to tell him, how am I what is my self-care strategy for this week. That's every
Nice.
week when we are doing our review.
We never
And
used to do that.
huh?
I mean, we never do that in Jamaica. That wasn't like people would tell you about your
All
manager
right, so
wouldn't even
that may I tell you,
your manager wouldn't
no.
even say, okay, what's your self care
I hear
plan
me I
this
think
month?
about since night time. I say, I say
That's good.
self-care.
You never
So
tell me about
it
that.
just come to me about self-care again. I had to do things now formally. I
Yeah.
had to formally do things, and it kind of dawned on me that we're kind of doing some of those things before, but when you are in a country like this, and not only in a country like this, but when you start focusing on certain things are kind of off the table. You are like the horse that came on us park with just the blinders, so all you're
Mm-hmm.
seeing, you become myopic. You just see things straight ahead. You don't have time to turn your head left and right. You have people who are doing 2 3 jobs and going to school or doing
Mm-hmm.
things like those. So after a while it becomes a norm. But as me say, the supervisors ask me every week. So every week I had to do something, and sometimes I had to like change it up. So some of the simple things I used to do is go by the office. You know the office.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a walkway from the office up to the pool and the basketball court.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a little forest, and they have some little boulders there or blocks or whatever. And sometimes I would just go there and just sit down for a half an hour.
Nature.
Yeah, and it's like it's not a big, it's not just a few trees, but it looks
Because
scenic little bit.
yeah,
And so I used to like turn my face to where me not see no buildings or nothing, and
nice.
just sit down and
Tell you what
just
tell me about that.
something. I mean, I will tell everything.
You have to tell me
I
everything.
will tell everything.
What you mean? You have to tell me
I will
everything.
tell you everything. Some things that just to me and Jesus, right? So
Guys, you don't think you could have told me about that?
I will tell you that.
Let me know what you think. Don't you think he could have said that to me? And even take me past, well, me and him do some of them kind of something that since me come still.
Right.
But
So
that's
me not
nice.
reach this up. Me not reach that part there yet. Me I tell you how it becomes self-care, like become a part of us, not just me. Cause me rope a night and
What you say?
make it on real foreign. But
Stop it
so
like. Come into the self-care from in
right. So
Jamaica.
and then there are some times when me used to go McDonald's, like when me used to go Burger King, me used to go McDonald's here too. Like sometime when me finish school or whatever, we just go to McDonald's, order one $5 burger with a small juice and just listen me music
Mm.
and just sit down in there and chill out a little bit before me go home. Right? Things like those, and then sometimes we start going some little short walks and things like those just to get my mind off everything. Again, not everybody have the privilege of being kind of focused, but it is important. Self-care is important because um the other day now me had cut out all our we do since I come here, but the other day when me sick the other day and couldn't do nothing.
Mm.
And me feel like as every breath me take is like me I go closer and closer to me Jesus in the sky.
Mm.
It's like me realize how important self-care is because for me, I tell you the other day, say, me just feel like me go sick.
Yeah.
Me tell you.
Yeah, they
Say,
tell me.
me
I
feel like me
also
go
want
sick.
sick and done.
Right. So me say me just want my body reset. Because I
Mm.
have like me not really sick since me come here almost 3 years now.
Mm-hmm. At
And
first, I
Jesus
say,
are like they say power in the tongue.
yep.
Power in the tongue. It's like my body
Life
2
and
times
death
sick.
in the power of the tongue.
Pneumonia take me when me like me no know I've never been so sick in my life.
That's true.
And then we get better from that, and then about 2 or 3 weeks after that, the bad flu take me, and it's like it sent me in one different space again. And it's in those illnesses me realize how much self-care is important.
Mm-hmm.
So when you can't do is when you sometimes realize that you should have done.
You see that guys, I may talk to him about it, and him not take, he not take what me I tell him to do. Think I know me I tell him to do them things, yeah? from that Jamaica and Trina's motivation. Sometimes he used to laugh at me and I say, you want to look at Trina's motivation now. But yeah.
Alright, so since you've come now, so go backtrack back now since you come and we start do our walks.
Yeah.
We start do our walks in the evenings, couple evenings sometime per week. That's primarily in the summer, cause winter now I don't really want to go out there, but just going for a walk, just talking to somebody, having conversations, interesting conversations, and just sometimes just not trying not to think about what is to come and all of that. You
like
know?
the other day when you try what the food name you try?
Yeah, me try one African food name, a sauce. I think a sauce it name.
Sauce and yam.
Sauce and yam. I'm telling you, say, those are some of the things that I would want to do, but
and there's another one. I'm going to upload another video. The other one was, you remember the broth, the one that can have an appetizer.
Yeah, I remember. I think that's something stew. I remember.
Yeah, but I'm going to put up that video because I did taste that one. Yeah.
Sometimes if and that was a friend who invited us to just ask them, say them a cook soup.
New Year's,
soup for New Year's, and we will come and we just say, you know what, we so go. And it was very different. I've never really had that. We have pig food, we have chatter, what do you call it, pig chatters.
Yes.
Already, yes. But that one different, this one kind of different.
It was a really good evening.
Very good evening, man, I tell you. And as I say, sometimes it's just small things.
Yeah.
It's a small thing. You don't have to go to a $500 restaurant or them something. They're small things. Cook. You have one little friend or whatever. Cook some soup and fry one chicken leg and two, and call them over and just sit down and make some beverage.
Yeah.
You remember that word, beverage?
Yep.
Make some sugar and lime and just sit down and chat and just take your mind.
I mean, they are lemonade. When I just sugar and water beverage.
let's not go there.
What do you mean?
Me more country than you, so you can't tell me nothing. Anyways,
look here. Tell me, guys, when lime there, is it beverage or is it sugar and water?
Beverage or whether lime in there or not.
Okay, all right.
Me not go
that's a debate for another time.
All of my country people, them can't tell you.
Okay, that's a debate for another time. So what you say now?
What I'm saying is, you have to make the time and just try to take your mind off the realities of life, because the realities of life are always gonna be there.
Yep.
You understand? And maybe because me get older now and me must start the second half of my life. But you realize certain things when you are at a particular point in your life.
Second half, 35 are your half of your life.
Well, me gone for the next road.
Yeah, you're on the next road already.
So, but the point is that you have to take care of yourself, and it doesn't always take a lot financially to take care of yourself.
True.
And sometimes you're not going to realize that until something happens. And unfortunately,
when they get sick.
Yeah, that is most likely the case. You understand? Sometimes when you go on funeral, when you go look for somebody at hospital, when you just see some person and you say, boy, we need to do better. And then sometimes the burdens of life, as they say, just come back by you and just the next time, man, or me soon. But boy, 2025 now, me not make New Year resolution, but we just need to do better ongoing.
Yep.
You understand?
And you didn't know this, but this is the perfect opportunity for the challenge that we have. One of the video I uploaded was 15 small things you can do that can basically transfer your life in a big way. One of them is like complimenting somebody every day. Just find somebody compliment, or one of them is calling somebody, checking up on a friend, something like that, make you feel good, or doing 5-minute stretches. Those are not anything like robust and it not cost you anything. One particular one I think is really good is that feed yourself. This one is for you. Instead of snacking on junk, change it for a healthy snack, one of it. So if you used to snack 3 times and it's 3 junk, the 2 junk, one healthy. Something sometimes some simple things like that. So so it's definitely right in line with what we want to do on the channel. So it was good that you thought about it and I didn't say anything to you. Yeah, so one other thing we have to take care of we first. And that has been one of my mantra from ever since. Sometimes you laugh after me when me I exercise and me look like your grandmother. But it actually put me in a good space, and it actually helped me. And when I snack, people who have been following me for a while know that I will snack sometime at my desk. I'll snack on like um I'll have maybe like fruits, grapes. Me love grapes, so maybe carry a bag of grapes or me have a bag of nuts. I always anywhere me go, you can always find me with a bag of nuts in my bag. Taking care, and that to me is self-care. And it's to me it's not expensive. I don't have to buy a lavish meal for it to be
what I
self-care.
also want to say, self care means different things to different people.
Yeah,
So
true.
whatever we might be saying, as in we use or I use for self care, might not be something that you are interested in. However, self care in its general sense still means taking care of oneself.
Yeah.
So find something that you want to do for 5 minutes per day or 10 minutes of the week or just some time. You go to the supermarket and you say they see the slice of cheesecake and you say, boy dear. But when last you eat and you love cheesecake and you say, when last you eat a cheesecake?
Yeah.
Yes, you see grape. You see grape or you see one juice or you see something why you don't have long time but you really like it and you say, boy, I just can't because just
Just
make
do it.
just do it. Just do it one at a time and tomorrow provide for yourself. Even one time. When
Yeah.
I say this, we spend off
All the
what you
time.
not have. But
Remember, so one other thing we used to do when we go to a restaurant, like all three of us used to go to the restaurant, and you used to say, "Just order, man. Just order anything you want." Like we would just get paid and say, "Just order anything you want." And one other thing we always pledge yourself to is not to complain about the cost of the food.
we're not
We
rich,
not complain
right? And
about the
we're not
cost of
rich
the
and nothing.
food.
Just
And to be honest, it wasn't that expensive. We never really spend more than $10,000. It's always less. Sometimes on $7,000 for 3 meals at like Sharky's or what's some of the big restaurant that we'll go. We'll go the one at Montego, the place on Montego Bay there.
want to go be the
Peppers.
Ochi.
Go Ochi.
Several different places at Ochi.
Yeah, but and we had plantation. We went to plantation as well, so it wasn't really really expensive, and it's not something that we're going to be doing every week. We do it once a month, right? And then we had a group that we used to go out with, and those we used to enjoy those because those we just driving our vehicle, gamma be a guy here, so and we used to like any place we go, we used to close it. A restaurant, any restaurant we go eat, where the last set of people live there, and we used to enjoy it so much, and it would help because laughter is a very good medicine. So if you can find something that will get you to laugh and relax, that is probably a form of self-care too.
Find what works for you first and foremost.
Yeah.
Find what works for you, but at the end of the day, find some time because again, you see, time lost.
And wait, I know man.
Time lost can never
When
be
the light
regained.
dark. That's true.
You may hurry, you may scurry, you may flurry, you may worry, but you will never get back time. As something like that. I remember the poem.
Okay.
But simply what it's saying is time lost, you can't get back time.
True.
Right? And sometimes go to the son, go to the daughter, go to the spouse, go to the friends, make the time. Because if you don't make the time, time gonna make you.
Time now wait for none away.
Right?
It's just
So
moving.
And it's not perfect because sometimes as you just like one time you should think about church. I mean I say boy, people used to go to church, enjoy themselves at church, and as they reach home, it's like then just walk back into the devil's sanctuary.
But at least I enjoy the time
so
at church.
So at some point you can sit down and you can reminisce on what you did at church. You understand?
Yeah.
The same thing with self care,
Mm-hmm.
right? You just do what you can when you can. So just that because again, you might not rich, you might not have the money, you might actually be rich and have the money and still
unhappy,
unhappy and not
taking care of self.
exercising self care.
True.
What will happen if you should leave this earth now? I mean, I really want to go down a morbid type of road the way talk about death or whatever. But if you have the money, spend the money. If you don't have the money, spend the money.
It's true.
And this, again, it's not always about spending. It's not. There are a lot of things you can do for free. Come out of your house and go walk around the community. Put on your shorts, stretch your foot them as Chronic say. Put on your shorts, put on your sneakers. Just go for
But remember, one of the things we were doing recently, we haven't done it in a little while. We used to do Suzuki.
Even that.
It's because we meet on the hard ones, and trust me. So we used to have competition. You do one and we do one. And so those are things that
puzzle book.
Some people do coloring. Adults do coloring.
Yeah. Puzzle, any little thing that can just.
Some people do craft, like Saniki do Saniki DIY.
Some people do gardening.
Yeah. Gardening is very therapeutic. Very much. Trust me.
And we can't really do it possible, but
trust me.
Places where you can go outside, go dig and plant and throw. You find sometimes we used to do throw the tomato seed.
Yeah.
So throw the tomato seed.
Remember say the mango that bear down our yard right now. Well, it's not really bear yet, but at least me see one come out and it's something no say.
A female.
A female, yes.
Just do some things. Again, not everything costs money, but remember everything has time all over it.
I remember talking to one of my friends and I said to her, start your gardening. I said, what you do, go out there and talk to your plants. And she said, talk to the plants? What do you mean by that? I said, just go there and talk to the plants. And she laughed, but she actually tried it. And trust me, she started doing so much better than me in her gardening and she loved it. And one day she said, boy, Trina, me swear that I talk about. It's like sometimes I can't wait to go out there and just talk to them. And it actually helped her. She looked forward to going to it. So find something. And I think this comes at a great time. This is a great time for you to start doing it. Make it a regular thing. So you have to do it weekly. Maybe you can start with every other week. We don't want to push too much on you at once, but you need to find it. That can help. I don't know if that's why I'm really not. I'm really sick. I've never really been sick. Thank God for that. I don't do a lot. I don't eat a lot, but me try to eat as healthy as I can. May not be able to buy the most expensive things, but me eat small things. Me always tell you no, and I guess by now some of you might know some of the things that me always I eat. Ripe banana. I'll just have a ripe banana. That's my food for the day, right? Strawberry. Me not really love strawberry like that, but if me see it cheap, me I go buy it. And like grapes and stuff, but find something that you love and something that well, don't do it for people, don't do it for show, do it just for you, and you don't have to make nobody know about it either.
Say sometimes when you ever like walk past some house and see some, especially like the older people and like just sit up on the veranda and look out. That's a form of self-care. You never think about it. But when you see some people still sit down on the veranda, you pass them, you go down, pass them.
That's true. I think about that.
When you see them sit down on the veranda, so look out, watch vehicle pass left and right. That's a form of self-care. That's a form of them just taking their mind off everything else and just focusing on the now. And sometimes that's what you have to do. Just think about you in the moment right now. you know, and just leave everything else behind even for a little while.
Yeah.
That's self care. That's a form of self care. So again, just do what works for you. That's all I can say. Keep on repeating that because it's just the basis of self care. Because self care or the lack of self care affects your mental health.
Yeah.
And in the last couple of years, since COVID, we have seen mental health
Big thing now.
becoming one of the biggest one of the biggest set of words in the world. Because again, back in the day, there was nothing. People never focused on nothing about mental health. You walk, and dead, and dead.
I sure.
You know. Nowadays, look, one of my young people here. My young people here.
Trust me, I quit money.
Look here.
Then
Sometimes it happens for them because it's either they're very smart or very stupid because they are doing the shortcuts that they are doing to get to a point. To them, Mr. Want something say one man say when he was in school, in teacher call him lazy. And I'm say why? Because when he got his math to do, he did them so quickly that he didn't have to do them for the rest of the class. While some people are taking time or whatever, and the teacher say he's lazy, right? That's the mindset that we had growing up.
Yeah.
But nowadays, the young people don't know how to find ways of doing things so they have time on their hands. Shortcut to everything, and that's not necessarily a bad thing because again, when you have time, well, I guess that's how different. But
say what what my best friend's son told her. She said, "Mommy, say you not living, you only exist, and me not do that." He told his mother that he's not going to do what she's doing because all she does is just exist. She does go to work. All she does is work on church, work on church. She does nothing else. And it was, the mother was like, say, he's so right. So Trina, him right. So definitely as something we have to look into. You have to be intentional about it. As I say, you not have to do nothing big. You not have to go spend nothing. You see the simple things that we were telling you that you can do. Simple things. Little walks. Enjoy nature. Enjoy the beach. You don't even have to go in the water. Or if you have somewhere you don't have beach and you have lakes, just go and look at it, enjoy it, walk alongside, stuff like that, Like the other day I did the video with the snow. Somebody said, lie down in the snow, man, and make angel. We say, I'll do it, but not right now. But little things, you get coloring book, get something craft, follow DIY channel that you can, find something to do that you're gonna be enjoying and take care of you. Right? While you're doing that, try and eat some healthy meals. I have to put that one in. Yes. So you guys, my hair seem to be coming back a little bit. So that's another story for another day. But thank you so much for sharing your views on self-care. We do appreciate your insight and your input. So guys, if you like the content, you know what to do. Go ahead and give the video a thumbs up and tell us in the comments, what else would you like him to talk about? Let's pull him out of him, shall no? Anyway, what else would you want to hear him talk about? Let me know in the comment section and tell me, are you committing to do self-care or have you been doing self-care? We want to hear from you. Let's have the conversation in the comments. If you don't turn on your notification bell as yet, what you're waiting for? So subscribe, like, and please do share this video with as many people as possible. All right. Until the next one.
I'm out.
Bye for now. Bye.